Talking with Troy Stanich from Stevens Tech, the #1 seed at 133 here at the NCAA Championships. You're a freshman, 43-0. You get a fall in your first match. Now you get a 23 Tech fall against Arneson from Platteville. He struck first. He got the first takedown. Just speak about the poise you have in those kind of matches.
You know, I think every single wrestler goes into their match, especially on a stage like this, and everybody's got to be nervous. So I walked into that match. I was very nervous, and I didn't have my strength, my speed in the beginning of the match. But after he scored first blood on me, I realized he was a lot stronger than I was, and so my mental state kicked in a lot more. And after that, I realized, all right, this guy's gonna try throwing me. This guy's gonna go big. And after that, I just got my game going. And once I get my game going, you know, the last thing you have to do is stop. So.
You're a freshman. A year ago at this time, you were in high school.
Yeah.
Now you're having some great success. What do you attribute this to?
Definitely my head coach, Joe Favia. I met him. He came up to me junior year in a high school at the state tournament, and I finished like 6th place. But he said he could pull me in, he could change me, and now. He's not only is he my coach, but he's like one of my friends, and I feel very comfortable with him, more just like the rest of the team, and the atmosphere that I have at home and at practice is unbelievable, and it's changed me.
What are a couple of the biggest changes that have been implemented in your wrestling?
You know, Joe Favia, not a lot of people know this, but he wrestled for Iowa, and the Iowa style was very aggressive, you know, hard heads. And I was never a hard head in high school. You know, I was always very funky, and I tried to sneak out the back door a lot. But ever since I met Coach, he used what I had, and he implemented that Iowa style wrestling in it, and they complement each other so well.
As just a freshman, again, going back to the mental side of things, you talked about before being nervous before. What are some things that you do over the course of the year as you mature that have helped you from that standpoint?
Well, in the beginning, in high school, I was always a nervous breakdown when I went out into matches, and I attribute that to a lot of my losses in high school. But ever since I got into college, Favia told me once that I told him I was nervous before a match, and he told me that I had to trust in my preparation in order to be good. And so ever since then, every single time I'm nervous before a match, I just tell myself that I'm training harder than anybody else. And if you're training harder than anybody else, then you're going to get what you deserve.
What are you most looking forward to come tomorrow in the semis?
Well, no matter who wins this quarterfinals coming up, it's going to be a familiar face that I've probably wrestled before. I've wrestled one of them 3 times, one of them 2 times. And you just got to do your stuff over and over again. Once you become familiar with each other, it's obviously a tougher match than before, but if I keep doing my stuff, hopefully I'm wrestling at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.